Right now, your life is being controlled by one thing. Not your job, not your money, not your circumstances, but your mind. Because the same situation can either destroy you or turn you into someone unstoppable. And most people never realize why. Let me show you something simple but powerful. When the mind is weak, every situation feels like a problem. When the mind is balanced, that same situation becomes a challenge. And when the mind is strong, it becomes an opportunity. Same life, same world, different mind. So the real question is, which one are you living in right now? A few years ago, two people lost their jobs on the same day, same company, same situation. One of them went home, sat in silence, and slowly fell apart, overthinking, doubting, blaming life. Every small problem started to feel bigger, every setback felt personal, and soon they weren't just dealing with a job loss, they were trapped inside their own mind. That's what a weak mind does. It doesn't just see problems, it magnifies them. It turns uncertainty into fear, it turns delay into failure, it turns struggle into identity. And the scariest part, you start believing this is just how life is. But here's where everything starts to change. The second person, same job loss, same shock, but a different response. They paused, they breathed, they thought. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? They asked, what can I do next? Now the situation didn't disappear, but it changed form. It became a challenge, something to figure out, something to move through, something to grow from. That's the power of a balanced mind. It gives you space between what happens and how you react. And in that space, you take back control. But there's one more level, and this is where everything shifts. Because when the mind becomes strong, life doesn't just get manageable, it becomes expandable. That same job loss, now it's an opportunity to start something new, to take a risk, to build something bigger. A strong mind doesn't avoid pain, it uses it. Rejection becomes direction, failure becomes feedback, pressure becomes power. And instead of saying, this is happening to me, you start saying, this is happening for me. That's the shift. That's the difference between people who break and people who rise. Look at anyone who's built something meaningful. They didn't have easy lives. They had moments where things went wrong. Plans failed, doors closed, but they didn't stop. Because their strength wasn't in their situation, it was in their mind. So here's the truth most people avoid. You can't always control what happens to you, but you can always control how you see it. And that changes everything. A weak mind sees problems. A balanced mind sees challenges. A strong mind sees opportunities. Same world, different reality. So from today, pay attention to your thoughts. Train your mind, strengthen it, challenge it. Because your future is not decided by your situation, it's decided by your mind.